Hey guys, just wanted to give you a quick walkthrough on your root color touch-up kits. So in your kit you have color wipes, gloves, two little containers, one has the color, one has the developer in it, your color bowl, and a color application brush. So I would start with just brushing through your hair. Make sure you got all the knots out so it's easier to get through the hair as you're applying the color. So you can see I've got my own roots going on here. So the easiest way to apply this color is to section the hair first. So I would take one section on one side here. You can use hair clips, you can use rubber bands, you can use chip clips, whatever you got at the house that'll section your hair for you. I'm just leaving my hairline out because that's eventually going to be colored as well. So what this color is meant to do is just cover up your hairline along your part line just enough to buy us some time till we can get back into the salon. So you're going to take your two containers, dump 100% of both containers into your color bowl. Don't mix until you're ready to apply. We don't want this sitting around. So mix it till it's nice and creamy, looks well blended, like you're making cake batter. What you want to do is make sure you don't have a ton of product on the brush. You don't want to be slapping color all over your whole head, especially if you have highlights in there. You don't want to cover those up. So I'm going to start by applying right on my roots. Watch the mirror here. And you just want to cover, if you can see that in the camera, you just want to cover just enough of where the outgrowth is. Right along your root line. And then you can use the tail of the brush to section. And you don't want a super wide section, you want it pretty thin. Like that, so you can kind of see through it. Just a little bit of product there. And once you get it all on and it starts to process, you'll be able to tell if you missed any spots. You can go back in and touch those up. You'll kind of see as the color gets darker if you need to add a little bit more color anywhere. Okay, so I would just go, just far enough beyond your part that if your hair moves a little bit, you're not going to see roots peeking through, but you don't need to go all the way down. Same thing on the other side. Just a little section here. And just for demonstration, I'm using conditioner and actually coloring these roots here. But you do have gloves, so I would definitely recommend putting the gloves on before you start applying the color. I need some music playing or something. Okay. So that's good. So that's probably, I don't know, ½ inch to 1 inch on either side of my part, just enough to cover. And then for the front, obviously I don't have much here on this side. Just paint right along the hairline here. Just enough so that you wear your hair back or tuck it behind your ear. There's no root showing here. This is when those clips kind of come in handy. So there too, the front hairline. I went back maybe that inch just beyond the hairline. Just enough, nothing crazy. You get it all on there. Kind of pick through a little bit. You'll see as it processes, if you missed any spots, you can go back in and reapply. Just touch up right along that root line. So you're going to let this sit for about 30 to 35 minutes. There are color wipes in here, so if you need to clean up along your hairline before you start processing, I would start wiping that extra color off there, just so it doesn't stain the skin. Then you're going to rinse after about 30 to 35 minutes. Rinse it thoroughly, make sure you get all that color out. Rinse for a good 3 to 5 minutes just to get all the color off the scalp, and then shampoo and condition like normal. When you're rinsing, please be careful to not get it in your eyes. I would imagine it probably does not feel good, so please be careful of that. If you have any questions, if there's anything you need, feel free to reach out or just to say hello. I miss you guys. Can't wait to be back in the salon and catching up, and I hope you're all staying safe and healthy, and I look forward to seeing you guys soon. Take care.